What's going on? It's Patrick Wilson. Today we're talking all about supplements. What supplements you need, what do I take, simplifying supplements altogether. Literally going down 10 different supplements that people normally take or look to buy and saying, is it worth it? Should you actually buy it? And also what these supplements do. Again, just completely simplified, everything you need to know about supplements, about to get it on and pop it. But first, I'm about to show you what supplements I just got in the mail. Let's get it. Wearing a mask whenever I go anywhere in my apartment building, and this mask is amazing. You see this? Little pumpkins, pumpkin pie, pumpkin spice lattes on this. I'm real festive right now in the fall festivities. All right, I'm about to go down the elevator. I'm going down the elevator because look at this window, the elevator where I live. This is kind of cool. When it's light out, it's really cool, but right now it's not cool. You can't really see anything. But anyway, I have to go pick up my package from this little package concierge type of thing. I'm gonna show it to you. It's kind of cool though. Here we are, the package concierge. So I enter my code and bam, get the package. I don't know why, man. Y'all know why they put my package all the way up here. I'm 5'9", golly. I'm not that tall. Package secured. I feel like I'm carrying an infant right now. An infant that won't take all my money and won't use all the cell phone data on our cell phone plan. An infant that'll help me make gains. I'm not ready for a kid yet. All right, it's currently like 9:30, 10 at night, so I'm gonna unbox this in my room and not out my living room because my roommate is probably trying to go to sleep. It's currently Sunday, so I'm trying not to have him start his week off bad. Ooh, we got a little hat popping from the sub company, okay? Got a little hat popping from Van Trition. Shout out. I'm about to be rocking this joint to work out in. Love that. All right, here's what we got. Here's the supplements that I got. First, got some pre-workout popping, okay? A little juicy orange from Van Trition. A little 4 Horsemen pre-workout. Yes sir, yes sir. And I got hella protein. So they have different bundles you can get with the protein powder. So Van Trition is the company that I'm partnered with for protein. Link in bio for 15% off. Pat15 for 15% off at checkout for any supplements on their site. This video is going to be talking about more than about me and my partnership with the supplement company, I swear. But when I talk about the actual supplements, it is completely unbiased and giving you the real deal about supplements. But I'm going to plug them if I'm opening the box with it and I think it's a good product. So here we are. Anyway, so I got different kinds of peanut butter proteins. They have a peanut butter bundle that they offer. There's like a bunch of different kind of protein powder bundles that they offer. Their protein powder tastes bomb. But anyway, I got the peanut butter kind because peanut butter is my jam. So we got a little peanut butter banana action. Okay. It's my jam. And then we got some peanut butter cookie, aka the GOAT. This is my all-time favorite one. No questions asked. And then we got I've had this one before, chocolate peanut butter cup, aka the Reese's joint, boy. So those are about to be bomb. So that's what we got. So those are the only 2 supplements that I'm taking right now, protein and pre-workout. And I'm gonna talk about this right about now, once I start talking about the supplements and go through all these different supplements, I'm going to talk about why those are the only 2 that I'm rocking with. Without further ado, let's get it popping. Enough of me and my supplements, the company I work with. Again, link in bio to check them out. 15% off, Pat15. Enough of that though. Time to talk unbiasedly about supplements. Let's get it. All right, so first things first. Here's the thing you have to know about supplements. You don't need them. You don't need to take supplements in order to make progress with your fitness goals. If you want to build a lot of muscle, get super swole, or lose a lot of fat, supplements are like the last priority and thing you should be thinking about. So the main things to make progress are not supplements. Supplements account for like maybe 5% of it, and they can help in certain ways, which I'm gonna go through. There's certain ones that can be helpful, but the majority of progress is coming down to workouts, getting to the gym consistently, getting in workouts consistently, pushing yourself with those workouts, having a well-structured workout program that you could stick with, and again, that you are pushing yourself with it. And the next thing is with nutrition. And you need to be, if you want to lose fat, you need to be in a calorie deficit, you need to get enough protein. If you want to build muscle, you need to be in a surplus, get enough protein. So those are the main things. You need to change your nutrition habits, not just take a supplement, which you're going to get into. You need to get enough sleep, and you at least 6 hours of sleep in order to recover, feel your best, and stick with your fitness goals accordingly. And then you need to be hydrated plenty well, and get enough water in. And then I would say just being in a good mental headspace with your life. And obviously fitness can improve your life drastically and vastly, but if you're not in a good mental place going into this stuff, you can't change it fitness wise. And I strongly encourage anyone, if they want to change their life, to like focus on their health and fitness side of things, because that translates into everything else. But those 5 things are what you need to focus on primarily to make the progress. Supplements are not the main thing. All right, no cap. There are supplements though that do help you. That was corny, but for real. All right, so here are the supplements that actually will help you make a good amount of progress. So the first one is going to be protein powder. There are 5 of them we're going to list off. The first one's going to be protein powder. So protein powder is something that just supplements your protein intake for the day. It allows you to get a little bit more protein in for the day if you're not getting it from whole foods. So if you're trying to lose fat, I would try to get in most of your protein for the day through whole food sources, whether it be like a meat or Greek yogurt or something like that, where it's like an actual food you are eating and not just drinking a protein shake. Granted, with protein powder, it's dope, especially if it's a company like this or just any protein powder that tastes good. You can make cool things with it, like you can make protein, like protein oats, or you can make protein pancakes, or you can make just random different concoctions of food with the protein powder and have it be a little bit more filling, as opposed to just drinking it. If you're just drinking your calories, it's great if you're trying to build muscle and get in more calories, but it's not always the most filling. But protein powder is great, an inexpensive way to get in more protein. That's why I buy it if I'm just in a hurry, or if I want to make some cool concoctions. That's why I love it. I love it for those reasons. So that's why I get it. So it's good if you're just not getting enough protein and want to supplement your protein intake for the day. So that's the first one, protein powder. Recommend buying that. Next one is pre-workout. So this one, I haven't always been like uber hyped about pre-workout. You don't necessarily need it. Like if you're getting enough water, enough sleep, energy levels are pretty good, you're getting quality foods, you don't need pre-workout. But if your energy levels are kind of lower and you want something that's gonna just kind of jazz you up a little bit, get you a little caffeine going, get a little tingly, itchy-ish kind of feel, get you hyped up for your workout, pre-workout's great for that. So I normally in the past have just had coffee because it has caffeine, and if I just need a little jolt to get me going. Sometimes I have like energy drinks, like the Monster energy drinks, but if it's a good pre-workout, normally they have different things in it that will help you during your workout and help you to make more progress, whether it be a little bit of creatine in it, which that's what we're going to talk about next. But some pre-workouts do combine the caffeine side of it with creatine, which is nice. And then other pre-workouts also have like a pump formula, which helps you during the workout to get a little bit more blood flow into your muscles, which can help them get bigger, get stronger. So there are definitely things, if it's a good pre-workout, to that they include sometimes. But overall, the main thing with pre-workout is that if you just are kind of low on energy, need a little pick me up, a little something, or if you just want to be like extra charged up, pre-workout's great for that. I've also noticed that when I take pre-workout, it's like a mental thing where it's like, all right, I'm about to take the scoop of pre-workout. And when I take it, like it's go time. Like I need to rock and roll right now when I take pre-workout. So it helps, but it's also kind of like the mental side of it. I kind of like that as well. So the next one that is helpful and actually legit helpful is creatine. So creatine is one, not a steroid. It's found naturally in a lot of foods. It's found in beef. It's found in beef is the main one it's found in, but it's just not enough from if you just ate beef to get enough creatine in it to see the benefits that are necessary for building muscle. So basically what creatine does is it helps your muscular endurance with relatively heavy weight. So say just to give an example, say you bench 225 for sets of 5 reps, and that's what you can do regularly. Once you start taking creatine, it can help you get up to sets of 6 to 7 reps, which can help you get stronger over time and build more muscle over time. So it does help a lot with strength gains, which can help with building more muscle too. So that's the main benefit of creatine. With creatine, you just want to take 5 grams of creatine monohydrate per day. A lot of companies will try to scam you and try to sell you just a bunch of random different kinds of creatine that are way pricey, say they absorb faster and all this stuff, and they sell it for like $15, $20 more than just regular creatine monohydrate, and people end up buying it because supplement companies are great at marketing, whatever, it's cool. You don't need to do that though. Just 5 grams of creatine monohydrate per day, even if those other things maybe work a tiny bit better, it's a minimal amount. It's not gonna help that much. Creatine is creatine at the end of the day. 5 grams creatine monohydrate, it can help. You can take it if you are building muscle, or if you are if you're trying to build muscle or strength. Even if you are trying to lose fat, it can help maintain and maintain strength. Granted, it can cause bloating for some people, and for some people it doesn't necessarily work that effectively. It only works for about 70% of population. Weird's fat, but it's true. So creatine can be helpful. I try it out. I normally don't take it just because I forget to take it. Like, unless you're taking it every single day, 5 grams per day, it doesn't matter the timing of it, but you just need to take it. So if you're gonna take it, I would take it at the same time every single day, like right in the morning with lunch, like at the same time every day, so you don't forget, like your boy does. That's why this pre-workout that I have now for Van Nutrition I like, is it has creatine in it, and I haven't been taking. The last time I took creatine was probably 5 years ago. But I have noticed, actually, granted, it's a few things that I've gotten a lot stronger of late. One is more sleep, my nutrition's on point, I have a well-structured workout program, but I have noticed a little bit, and it might be just more of those other things, but the creatine that's in the pre-workout I'm taking, I think it's helped a little bit with strength gains, which is cool. But yeah, would recommend it. It's pretty inexpensive, just creatine monohydrate, so that's a supplement that actually is proven to work. Like, it's very, very tested, proven to work. It's safe. Want to drink a lot of water so you don't get dehydrated. Yeah, that's pretty much the deal with creatine. The next one, fish oil pills. So they have a lot of key nutrients with them. So omega-3 and omega-6, like the fatty acids that you would get if you would normally eat fish, like salmon or other fatty fish. This is going to help with a lot of different function of your body, whether it be your brain health, your sexual organ health, joint health. There are a lot of benefits to the fish oil pills and just the fatty acids you would get from fish. So if you don't get enough of the salmon and different fattier fishes in your diet, then a fish oil pill can be very helpful for that. So would recommend that if you're not getting in salmon on a relatively regular basis. Fish oil can help with that if you have some money to spend. It's not overly expensive, but again, all these things add up over time, and yeah, fish oils are not the biggest priority, but they can be helpful for sure. The next one is I'm kind of iffy on, but it can be helpful. And it's the greens powder. It's like the powdered greens. It has a lot of nutrients. If you're not getting in veggies in your diet, then it can be really helpful to get in nutrients that you need. My big thing is that you should be trying to eat your vegetables and not get a supplement for the veggies. Like, especially if your goal is fat loss, then you want to be eating foods that, like veggies and fruits that have nutrients, because those are going to be low calorie and very filling. And you shouldn't just rely on the greens powder to get the nutrients in, because then you're probably still going to go over calories, and fitness goal wise and overall health wise, if you have too much body fat, then that's not going to be what you want. So focus on eating your veggies and fruits. If you're in a position where you're building more muscle and maybe you're not, just in order to get enough calories in, if you're like bulking and want to get more calories in and need to get more in, veggies and fruits can be really filling and prevent you from getting enough calories from actual food. So maybe a greens powder then can work. I have a greens powder that I take just to get more nutrients in. I still eat a lot of fruits and veggies, but the greens powder is nice to take just to get some kind of nutrients in with most meals. I try to get a veggie or fruit in with every single meal, so about 3 meals throughout the day. So for breakfast, sometimes it's hard to get in like a veggie with breakfast. No one really does that. So I take the greens powder with breakfast sometimes. So those are the main 5 that I would recommend and I would aim for and go with if I were to buy supplements. And I use a few of them. I guess I use 3 of the ones on that list. I just didn't buy more greens powder right now. But pre-workout, protein, greens, that's what I use. Creatine, I guess, in the pre-workout, so I use it. Fish oils, I normally eat some kind of
fattier fish like at least a couple times a week, I'd probably be better with it. But yeah, that's the deal.
All right, and now supplements that I would not spend my money on. Some of these they can work, but I'm gonna explain why I wouldn't spend my money on them. So I'm gonna go through what the 4 of them are that I would not purchase and wouldn't recommend, first of all. So 1 is gonna be fat burners. 2 is gonna be BCAAs. 3 is gonna be test boosters. 4 is gonna be mass gainers. So first of all, fat loss pills, anything like CLAs, Yohimbine, or however you say it, other fat loss pills, caffeine pills, anything like that, they just point blank don't work. Like, you're not gonna take a pill and you're gonna lose fat from taking that pill, at least something that's legal on the actual market. It's not gonna happen. Going back to what actually helps you make progress, you need to make changes with nutrition to actually lose fat. A fat loss pill is not gonna do it. Some fat loss pills are higher in caffeine and some like suppress your appetite, which can be helpful, but unless you are still actively changing your nutrition habits to take in less calories, you're not gonna lose fat just from taking this pill. Like, sure, it can suppress your appetite for a few hours, but then if you still eat like a moron later and have pizza and ice cream for every meal, it's not gonna do anything. So you need to focus on changing your nutrition habits before you ever worry about taking these random fat loss pills that you're gonna waste money on, point blank, straight up. The next one is BCAAs. So BCAAs actually can help you build and retain more muscle and help you repair your muscles. But it's just that if you're getting in enough protein for the day, so if you're getting in at least 0.6 grams to 1.1 grams of protein per 1 pound of body weight, then BCAAs aren't gonna be as helpful and effective. And if getting in enough protein is one of the #1 priorities for any goal, no matter what. So if you're doing the things you need to be doing anyway, then BCAAs become less effective and you're prioritizing the wrong thing at that point. If you have some additional money and wanna buy BCAAs, then it can be nice to help recover more. They will help a little bit, like marginally, but it's just not something that I would spend my time focusing on, thinking that BCAAs are making that big of a difference, and not something that I would spend my money on. It's like $25, $30 for 25 to 30 servings. You could use that to go have a nicer meal somewhere, just have a better experience somewhere, do other things with your money, in my opinion. But again, they can help a little bit, but just they don't help that much. Test boosters, testosterone boosters. Again, this is something that if it's sold over the counter by a supplement company, it's like it's not like you go to a doctor and you can get like the TRT treatments and stuff like that, and that's gonna improve your testosterone. Getting more sleep is gonna improve your testosterone. Like, there are things you can do through a doctor or some illegal way, I guess, to improve your testosterone, but it's not gonna be from taking a test booster from some supplement company. It's just not. It's not gonna work. That's not it, bro. And the last one is mass gainers. Now, mass gainers, basically just a protein shake that's crazy high calorie, just really high in carbs. The ingredients normally are just trash. It's just a bunch of BS thrown into a protein shake to make it be really high calorie, like, I don't even know, like 300-400 calories per serving. The protein amount is only like 18 to 20 grams, and carbs are like 90 to 100 grams, and fats are like 15 grams. Like, it's just like a giant high calorie shake. And so what I would say to this is that it can help you get in more calories, but you should try to get in foods that have more sustenance with them. They either have more nutrients or they're more enjoyable. Like, I think it would be more enjoyable to eat like ramen noodles, a candy bar, and a protein shake than it would be to have this mass gainer. Like, sure, if you're in a hurry, that's one thing. There are certain instances where mass gainers can be helpful, but like, try to get in foods that have some nutrients to them. So like some higher calorie foods, if you are trying to bulk or you're a hard gainer and need to get in more calories, like eat like fruits like pineapples, or I'm trying to think of other, like bananas can be decently calorie dense and not overly filling. So like pineapples, bananas, those are great fruits to work in. They're still nutrient dense. Avocados, very nutrient dense. Some cheese, some whole eggs, stuff like that is gonna have some nutrients to it, and it's gonna be higher calorie and help. Other than mass gainers, you can also, again, work in more fun foods that you enjoy. Like, you are bulking and you need to get in more calories. You have a chance to get in more fun foods. Are you gonna waste your calories on a mass gainer, my dog? A mass gainer, bro. Get out of here with that. We ain't playing that. The foodie in me is perturbed at you if you get a mass gainer. So yeah, with that being said, those are the main Scalera, man. These are the main supplements that people normally look at or are aiming to buy. If there are any supplements that you think I didn't mention, not that you think, if there are any supplements that I did not mention that you want me to go over, you know the deal. Comment below. Yep, comment them below. Go ahead and like the video too, and please subscribe to my channel. I'm a moron, didn't mention that at the beginning, and I should have, and now you're probably not even watching this. But if you are, I love you. I sincerely appreciate you. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and I'm looking forward to talking soon. That's the deal with supplements. Supplements simplified. Peace and blessings. Much love.